How's it going, guys? How's it going? Week 5. Thankfully, this is deload week. I felt like with how, well, despite, I should say, rather, how well my training has been over the last few weeks, things were getting a little bit heavy. So I felt like my body was due a deload, and here we are. So I still want to hold myself accountable, giving you guys as much content as possible, but also educating you behind times of my training as well as why I do what I do and the plan that my coach has for me moving forward. So as we know that this is my off season, and even though I am in off season, it doesn't mean that I skip my deload weeks. We still factor them in, just not as much as to what I've done in previous preps, whereas this time around I'm deloading every 5th week. And today in particular, I'm just going off vibes, meaning I just go by how I feel. And usually with my deloads, the volume is significantly lower, meaning the amount of sets and the amount of weights that I do is significantly lower. But in this case today, I just felt a bit run down. So as I was warming up, I just kind of thought, you know what, I think the aim for that session, I wanted to do like one set, go relatively light for 15 reps. But from when 60 kilos were feeling heavy, I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to do a single at 82, which you're about to see now. Still focus on, sitting down as low as I can, replicating the same positions that I've been doing all week. Like, I don't want to get complacent nor lazy with my lifting, especially on my deload weeks. But I just want to keep myself ticking over. So the aim today, again, was just an easy single, nothing too crazy. And I basically carried that same energy onto my deadlifts as well. Because as you know, on my first upper body day, I squat before I deadlift. And I did the exact same here. Just went for one rep, I think it was 100 kilos in the end. So this is just me doing 70 kilos, nice and easy. Then I go off and do the exact same at 100 kilos. So those are my compounds out of the way. Especially after that particular day, I was teaching 3 classes in the morning. I had a client before those classes as well. So my day started relatively early. So I just thought, you know what, let me just get into the gym, one set of everything, and yeah, just go through the motions, get a bit of blood going through my body, still train with the intent of like trying to refine form, but not push myself anywhere beyond a 5 out of 10, just keep everything really light and easy. I was actually quite surprised to go through this whole set without stopping, because once upon a time, even though there's only 10 kilo plates per side, once upon a time I was struggling with this weight. So it's quite nice to see that I'm able to make it look a lot easier than I maybe should in the past, and yeah, just kind of get through the motions. Then we have the deficit Bulgarian split squat. Again, aim here, no stick, so it was a little bit more challenging in terms of stability. As you can see there, a couple wobbles here and there, but got through it. Again, just focusing on getting as much blood through the working muscles as possible. One set, nice and easy. And sometimes with deload weeks, like, you should also pay attention to how well you're able to do certain things a lot more easier. Because once upon a time, deload weeks, I'd always kind of stay in rep ranges that are really comfortable for me. But now I've just been like, nah, like I've been training hard, therefore I should still be able to push the repetitions as I go along. So it was nice to now actually do these exercises that once upon a time was very hard for me, especially in the high rep ranges, to kind of get through them with relative ease. Then we finish things off here with the Copenhagen side planks. And again, just focusing on one set. Didn't want to go too crazy in terms of repetitions. So yeah, just did a set of 5 and just kept it easy. So that's the main plan for this week. Keep everything light, go through the motions, and yeah, keep myself ticking over. So like,